Hello, super friends. I'm Jason Inman, and the season 7 finale of Game of Thrones is this weekend. And it got me to thinking about the past season of Game of Thrones, especially with that pulse-pounding, giant, White Walker-heavy episode we had. Not many characters have died in this season of Game of Thrones, so it got me to wondering, who is going to perish in The Dragon and the Wolf this weekend? I'm going to give you my thoughts on all the characters who I think is actually going to survive this season of Game of Thrones. First, let's talk about Tormund, Jon's friend, and an amazing hotel salesman. How did he not die in last week's episode Beyond the Wall? I mean, seriously, the dead whites had got a hold of him. They were dragging him underneath the water. He should have been a goner for sure. But I actually think Tormund is going to survive this finale because I do believe his line about him making giant crazy monster babies with Brienne is going to come true. I actually really want him to get a happy ending. Next, let's talk about Littlefinger. Do I think Littlefinger makes it out of season 7 alive? Well, that has to all take place on whether you believe that Arya and Sansa's storyline is all for show. Is Arya just playing? Is Sansa just playing so that they can ultimately team up and take out Littlefinger? I don't think that is the case. I really wish it would be the case because then it would mean these girls are so super smart and that they were actually able to betray the ultimate betrayer, but I don't think that's the case. I think Arya is actually as crazy as she's been speaking the last couple episodes. I think that possibly we could see Arya make an attempt on Sansa's life in the finale, and maybe Littlefinger gets involved, and maybe Littlefinger dies, but I think the chances are good that Littlefinger could die in this finale. If he does not die, I think he's going to die in the next couple of episodes in the beginning of season 8. Let's talk about Beric Dondarrion. Also, how did he survive Beyond the Wall? I'm actually surprised that every person in the party that Jon took Beyond the Wall didn't die besides Jon, because Jon is like ultimately protected by the plot, of Game of Thrones. But fun fact, with his friend Thoros dead, Thoros is the one that also that always resurrected Beric Dondarrion. I think Beric is probably not long for this world. I don't think he dies in the finale, but I think he dies very early on in season 8. Now let's talk about the Cleganes, Gregor and Sandor the Hound. They are definitely going to face off in that arena that we saw in the season 7 finale trailer. I do think this is the episode where the Hound will kill the Mountain. I think the Mountain does not make it out of this episode. I do think that the Hound is going to survive because I think they are setting up the Hound to ultimately be killed by Arya so that Arya can get her season 1 revenge for the death of Micah in season 1. Now, many of you might be thinking, well, she had plenty of opportunities, in season 3 and season 4. Well, she didn't have the skills of Braavos, and now she does. Now, Cersei, I don't think Cersei is going to die this season. I think they are setting her up for Jaime to kill her next season. Again, there is that prophecy in the books that says that basically she's going to be killed by one of her little brothers. Jaime and Tyrion are both younger than her. I think it's still going to be Jaime. I think Jaime is going to have the ultimate hero arc. And I really think that we need some powerful moments between Cersei and Daenerys, and I really don't want the show to rob us of that. So that's why I think Cersei survives into season 7. We need those powerful Khaleesi versus Lannister moments. Come on, Jaime, we know Jaime is going to outlast Cersei, and I'm putting it right here. I'm putting it right out right now. Jaime survives through the series finale of Game of Thrones. That's right. I think he'll be a hero, and I think that he will be one of the last characters standing. Jon Snow has no chance of dying in this finale because he is so protected of the plot. He's also like Jaime, I believe. He's going to survive through the series finale. Now let's talk about the dragons, because for the first time ever, dragons aren't safe on this show. And I am going to stipulate this. I don't think any more dragons will die in the next episode of Game of Thrones, but I do think all the dragons, including the new ice dragon, will die before the series finale. I think we will end Westeros as a dragon-free zone. I want to know who you think is going to die in the season 7 finale. Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see me do more daily videos, please go over to patreon.com/Jawiin and support me over there, because I do lots of cool stuff and exclusive podcasts that you can only hear over there. Plus, you get to decide what my daily videos might be about. I'll see you on Sunday with a Game of Thrones season 7 finale review. And until then, thanks for watching. I'm Jason Inman. Be seeing you.